Hi, friends. So today we're going to be learning about odd and even numbers, looking at place value. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the ones place. So our expectations for today, I want you to stay muted unless called on by your teacher. I need your listening ears, your observant eyes, and please do not start working on the worksheet until the end of our lesson. So some materials we're going to need for today. You're going to need your 6.2 worksheet. Looks just like this. You're going to need a blue crayon or colored pencil and a green crayon or colored pencil. You're also going to need scissors and a glue stick. So make sure to pause this video if you don't have those supplies and go get them. All right, friends, we're going to move on. So in our previous lesson, we learned how to tell if a number is even or odd by grouping objects into pairs of two. So even, everyone has a partner. So if we look at the picture below, there's 8 donuts. And if we pair them into groups of 2, they're all going to have a partner. We also need to remember that even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Now, odd numbers, everyone does not have a partner. There is one left out. So if we look at the image below the blue donuts, there are 9 donuts. And not all of them have a partner. There is one left out that does not have a partner. So odd numbers, we need to remember that they end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. So today, we will be learning how to identify if a number is odd or even by looking at the ones place. Why is this important? It's going to make identifying even and odd numbers easier. It is also going to make us stronger mathematicians. So now we're going to practice skip counting with odd and even numbers. So count with me. We're going to count by twos. We're going to count by twos up to 20. They are highlighted in green, so follow along with me. We're going to start right now. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Good job. Even numbers are numbers we say when we skip count by 2. Even numbers can be split apart into groups of 2 with none left over. They always have a partner. Now, odd numbers, we're going to practice with skip counting. So we're going to start at 1, and we're going to end at 19. So ready? Let's practice. Ready? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Great job, friends. You did amazing. So odd numbers are numbers we skip when we're skip counting by 2. They're in between. When we split odd numbers into groups of 2, there will always be one left over that does not have a partner. So now that we know how to identify even and odd numbers, I'm going to teach you a shortcut. And I love this shortcut. It makes it so much easier. So no matter how big or small the value of the number is, if you look in the ones place, you can tell if the number is even or odd. How cool is that? So if the digit in the ones place is even, the whole number is even. If the digit in the ones place is odd, the whole number is odd. Isn't that an awesome shortcut? So let's practice. But before we practice, we're just going to go over it one more time. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So an example, if we look at the number 12, we're going to look at the ones place. In the ones place, there's a 2. Is a 2 an odd or even number? Even, right. So if there's a 2 in our ones place and we know it's even, our whole number is even. So 12 is even. Now if we go over here, the number 37, we got to look at the ones place. So what's in the ones place? 7. Is 7 an odd or even number? Odd. Good job. So if 7 in our ones place is odd, our whole number is odd, meaning that 37 is an odd number. Great job, friends. So now I'm going to stop sharing my screen and we're going to practice. So I'm going to write the number 34, 52, 86, 890, 604, and 18. So now we have our numbers. What is our first step? Right, we're going to be looking at our ones place to tell if it's odd or even. So I'm going to underline all of my ones place. So now by looking at my ones place, remember above we have evens end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And odds end in 1, 3, 5, and 7. So is 4 an odd or even number? Even. Good job. So I'm going to put an E underneath. Is 2 an odd or even number? Even. Good job. Is 6 an odd or even number? Even. Great job. Is 0 an odd or even number? Even. Great job, friends. Is 4 an odd or even number? Even. Is 8 an odd or even number? Even. So we know if our number ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, our number is even. So all of these are even. Great job, friends. Now we're going to do another set of numbers. We're going to do 41, 63, 107, 729, and 15. So what's the first step we need to do? Right, underline our ones place. So we underlined our ones place. Now we're going to look up here. Remember, our evens end in 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And our odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Do we see a pattern here? Is 1 an odd or even number? Odd. Good job. Is 3 an odd or even number? Odd. Good job. Is 7 an odd or even number? Odd. Amazing job, friends. Is 9 an odd or even number? Odd. Is 15 an odd or even number? I mean the 5. Is 5 an odd or even number? It is odd. So we notice a pattern, they are all odd, meaning they all ended in either 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, which makes them all odd. Great job, friends. You're doing a great job. Thank you for your listening ears and observant eyes. All right, friends. Now we're going to practice on a few more problems. So I'm going to write a number, and I want you to tell me if this is odd or even. So what's our first step? I have the number 429. Underlining the ones place. All right. 9 is in our ones place. Is that an odd or even number? Odd. Great job, friends. So this is odd. And if 9 in our ones place is odd, our whole number is odd. So 420 is an odd number. All right. Now let's do one more. I'm going to make a large number. Remember, because no matter how large a number is, if we look at the ones place, and the ones place is even or odd, the whole number is even or odd. So what's our ones place on 10,128? 8. Good job. So I'm going to underline my ones place. And is 8 an odd or even number? Remember, if you need to look up here, this tells you evens end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, or odds end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Right, so it's an even number. 8 is an even number, which tells us our whole number is an even number, just by looking at the ones place. How awesome is that? All right, friends, now I need you to get your 6.2 worksheet. It's gonna look just like this. And I'm gonna read you the directions, and then I'm gonna do 2 problems with you. And then the rest you're gonna do on your own. But remember, there is math help meets, and you are free to email us if you need help. So our directions, it says, look at the numbers below. If the digit in the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, color the number blue to show that it is even. If the digit in the ones place is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9, color the number green to show that it is an odd number. Then after we are done coloring, we're going to cut each number out and glue it to the right side. So if one number is even, we're going to cut it out and glue it to our even side. If a number is odd, we're going to cut it out and glue it to our odd side. All right, friends, so let's get started. Remember, you're going to need your 6.2, and you're going to need a blue crayon and a green crayon. All right, so we're going to do 562. So it's 562. 562. We're going to underline the ones place. Is 2 an odd or even number? It's even, which means our whole number is even. So remember, our even numbers, we are coloring blue. So I am going to color my 562. I'm going to color it blue. All right, so I colored my 562 blue. Now I'm going to do the number 671. 671. Now I'm going to underline ones place. Is one odd or even number? Odd. So if 1 is odd, that means that our whole number is odd, which means 671 is odd. So I'm going to color 671 green. 671 green. Great. So as of right now, you should have colored 562 blue, and 671 green. So I want you to finish this on your own. Remember that evens are blue and greens are odd. And today we learned a shortcut to identifying even and odd numbers by looking at the ones place. This is going to make us stronger mathematicians. Remember, we do have math help meets if you need it. And we're available by email. We are here to help. You did an amazing job today. I am so proud of you. Have a good day.